Welcome back, everyone, to the Outer Worlds. I have modded the shit out of my equipment, and I think I'm ready to have a chat with the dear doctor. Let's go see what she's really up to. I've upped the shit out of my social abilities, and I brought Ellie and Max with me.
Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Of course. You may address me however you wish.
Vicky, huh? Okay, Vicky it is. You're really gonna let me run with that, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I?
He's got no more airs to put on. Chief of the Savages.
Impressive place Dr. Chartrand has.
Yes. Huh. Funny. Logs. Cascadia compromised? Received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells? Probably not. One day when we have all attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results, they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population. They desire only to silence and obedience from the likes of me. Yet another relocation. Circumstances were hardly optimal in the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home in Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed. The ones I lost. This work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. The first extraterrestrials. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked, for a time. But our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we're the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka? Laboratory access. Unseal entrance. Status. Unsealed. Wait, hold on. Oh, just a cigarette lighter. I feel like she's speaking metaphorically. Like, was that a display case? Oh, it's just gewgaws. It was open for like a gun or something. But yeah, like, this is all supposed to make her sound like she is actually consorting with aliens, but it sounds like she might just have a flowery way of speaking.
That's top of the line equipment. Better than most hospitals even.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Thank you.
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Lilia runs Sublight Salvage on the Groundbreaker. Good boss, bit of a live wire. Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
If I'm gonna kill her, there's no reason not to tell her the truth.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all of your little dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Sublight took over the lab. Your human aquariums are probably just office decor.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What were they trying to prove by experimenting on themselves?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
What crisis?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Excuse me? You're telling me this was all about vegetables?
Our produce might get us through the day, but we're getting weaker as a species. And sicker.
Lack of nutrition also spread like a sickness through Edgewater.
The lack of usable nutrients is compromising our immune systems. Under these conditions, even the common cold could seem like a plague. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Hold on. What about aliens?
Look around. We're the only intelligent aliens in Halcyon.
Let's see how quickly you can adapt to a bullet! Adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists and arrived at zero solutions. I'm surprised you don't have more support from the board.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
I can certainly understand why.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Colonists might get unruly if they realize there was only one boot on their neck. Well, if the board's authority is vulnerable, that's a crisis waiting to unfold. Well, Lilia sent me after a conspiracy, but it looks like all I found was a cover-up.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
So the board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon.
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleum. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
True.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Of course. Well, where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, at least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
Noted.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
What do you think, Vicar?
It may not be pretty, but we risk the colony's downfall if we hinder the doctor's research.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
You know Phineas Wells? Find him. Work with him.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher.
Only the first two.
I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
So there really is no alien... Oh, that didn't take much convincing.
Working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together.
As you wish.
Now I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
What if I gave you It's less worse than work in the hell. What if I gave you 3,304 reasons?
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
I wonder if that other dialogue option would have unlocked anything or accomplished anything. Who knows? Dr. Lorelei Fall. So that's what's going on with the colony. Following the sublight quest brings us to that conclusion. That's why everything's going to shit in the way that it's going to shit. Oh boy. I hope I can explain this to Hagen. Maybe not. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the colony. That's why a lot of things are getting so fucked up. That's why people are getting sick. That's why there are all these plagues and stuff where things are bad, because everybody is just slowly dying, and that's why like everyone's a little fucky. Like, did you know that if you don't get proper nutrition, your brain gets fucked? So like,
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
like I don't want to say that, you know, this is
Arrived at the groundbreaker.
like, you know what? Straight up, I'm just gonna say this is why everyone in the colony is a little dim. They're all literally starving to death. If your brain don't get the nutrients, it don't do the thinking good. Simple fact. So like, the starvation is a part of why Hagen thinks that this is sensible and why she can't be talked out of it. Oh, huh. I didn't know there was an elevator call lever. Oh, do I have anything that can up my social skills even more? I don't need body attributes. Yeah, sure. Who's ready for caffeine? There we go. Miss Hagen.
Is it done?
I spoke to Shantron. I'm not gonna kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
You misunderstood Chartran's research. Do I at least get a letter of referral? She's our best shot at survival on Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
What a surprise. Seems we're no longer wanted here.
Fine. I couldn't convince her, but it's no skin off my nose. I did what I thought was right. Maybe this is the crisis.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Oh, they'll be fine. Maybe this is what Wells has been focusing on.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Like,
I'll lock up.
yeah. But yeah, so there is an imminent deadly threat to everyone in Halcyon, and the board ain't doing shit about it. As
How does this sound?
our dear songbird said, the board can't fix anything, because fixing something means admitting that something's gone wrong.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Alright. I'm pretty good at the talking. And hey, look, I got my authentic grizzled outfit on. Oh, by the way, I improved...
Cousins and pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Okay. Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
Of course. I can work with that.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
You got it, buddy. Alright, you call these crates? We need at least twice as many and grungier. As grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure. And real space adventurers have crates. The next time I see this set, there'd be loads and loads of fucking crates or you're fucking fired. Holy shit, that's so good. Okay, this is my mark. Alright.
Well, here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. These crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Which side is my good side?
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
The things you just described are scientifically impossible. No, come on. What of it?
What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
You ran like a coward then. You'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors.
What?
Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of those words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Finally! Let's see you try. Ah, damn it.
Line. Never mind, I think that's C. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That's fantastic. With actors like you, who needs writers? Take 5.
Woo! Note to set department. More crates!
Talk with me.
Alright, what's up?
That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material?
No, the writers of the game write it for me. Do you wrap it on shit acid?
Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know about dialogue anyway? I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets.
People love it.
This is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
Pleasure doing business with you. Anti-riot gear. Got it. Well, that was pretty simple. Simple and painless. I could have started a fight about it, but Jesus Christ. That'd be fucked up. Real people dying on real TV. Crazy.